Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining. I'm really happy to bring you today a Stocker and Yale, and you can see by the dial of the watch that is a type of watch that I really appreciate. I really love that style of watch, and this is a military watch. This is a 1984 contract. So Stocker and Yale applied for a government contract to provide them with watches, and they won a few contracts, so they produce a very limited amount of watches for the government and for the general public. But mainly, they were just a solid provider of watches for the U.S. So this is, a style that we see a lot. I mean, this is a style that stand the test of time, and most recently you can find a similar style in Marathon, which is, I guess you guys would know now, my favorite brand. So this one is actually a non-tritium one. This is the Meridlo, so that's why there's no radioactive marking and there's no tritium tube. This one has the H3 and the radioactive symbol, meaning that it does have tritium, but in the form of pain, because back then tubes were not invented, so they were using just tritium paint on the dials, hands, and indices to glow in the dark. So obviously, being almost 50 years old, it does not glow anymore. But I did find some irregularities. Oh, that was a big word for a French guy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, some irregularities with the loom. You can see the one at 10 is kind of really clunky, chunky, and it's kind of a drop that was badly dropped on there. So I've seen a lot of them example like this online, and I've also seen a lot of very good example with a well-defined triangles, bigger ones at 12, 3, 6, and 9, and with a nice yellow patina on it. So my guess is that the guy who sold it to me kind of argued that it was 100% original, and the guy was like, I bought it from a collector, and he told me it's legit, and I'm like, I'm not saying it's not legit. I'm just saying it could have been reloom somewhere at some point, and he's like, there's no way, they're too cheap. Nobody's gonna bother, and I'm like, dude. People counterfeit $5 Casio all day. All right, so your argument doesn't make any sense. But anyways, I let him have it his way, and there we go. So size wise, all right, let's stop talking about the damn watch and get to the specs, right? So 36 millimeter in diameter, so slightly bigger than the general purpose from Marathon. Although Marathon does have a 36 millimeter uh, general purpose as well in stainless steel. Anyways, 39 from one lug tip to the other, and the focus sucks today. All right, there we go. And 10.5 mil thick to a acrylic crystal. Nice little crown. It is hand wound. Unfortunately, it's already wound, so I'm not gonna be able to show you the winding or the sound. Yeah, I don't want to force it, obviously. See, there we go. There we go. All right. So it is a very light watch too. It's like 30 something grams, so you don't feel that on the wrist. That's the epitome of what a wrist a field watch should be: light, not cumbersome, and easily serviceable. So these have no case back, right? So everything goes from the top. So what the watchmaker would do is that he would pull this little pin out, and then the crown would pop, and then it would pop the bezel, and everything would come out from the top. So that's how they would service these. They came out with a quartz version later on, but this one has like a 7 jewel Asian movement in it. There was not really any information on that anywhere. So it's just like, yeah, 7 jewel mechanical movement. There you go. And then they came up with the when the ETA later on the road there. So I mean, this is a very cool watch. Although I have already a few field watches of my own, so I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this. But maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. My guts tell me I'm not gonna keep it because my heart belongs to Marathon. Maybe if I would find like a 1981 Hamilton, I might just keep it. But as cool as this one is, I mean, I got a good deal on it, so I'm probably just gonna pass it along and just create some content too. And as for Stoker and Yale, there isn't much videos that covers them online, so I'm just glad I can bring one more to the masses in this oversaturated uh, YouTube watch reviewer community. So there you have it, guys. This is a very nice watch. If you can find one that's it's actually pristine, you're gonna be paying top dollars for what it is. But I mean, if you're into that and you're a collector, this is definitely a must-have at some point within all the Hamilton, Marathon, Bulova, whatever. If you're into that kind of style of watches. So thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to like and share the video, comment if you want to throw rocks at me, just go ahead, man. I'll give you my address. I'll just stand outside and wait for you. All right. So have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.